my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sense
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle Global in order to test out a man that we've been neglecting. Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Vegeta. It actually took me a minute to, as I almost choke and hiccup at the same time, it took me a minute to get enough Elder Kais because, man, these Dragon Ball hero units, these Dragon Ball Super hero units, they, like, except for Cumber, I think he was the only one that had a farmable super attack. You're looking at someone like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Fu, like, none of these units, the fusions, none of the units had farmable super attacks except for the Cumber, so it's just really frustrating. But anyway, we got him up there. As you can see, he's got 2 dupes. We got 2 dupes in the boy. So where did we put this in? We put it into... Alright, so we got some crit. We got some additional in there. And, you know, a hint of dodge, as I like to do. In case you guys don't know what this man does, his passive skill is 100% attack and defense. He also disables enemies' guards, so that's fantastic. On top of that, he gets additional attack and defense and a chance of performing a crit 7% per Dragon Ball Hero unit. So we're actually going to start him off on a Dragon Ball Heroes team, and then we're going to put him on a Worthy Rivals team. So we're going to see how he is at his best, and then see how he is just as a normal unit, right? So as you can see here, with 7%, that's what, 7 other units, so that's up to 35% right there. All right, so very good. We are going into the Gohan event, and as you can see, unfortunately, Fu, the Dragon Ball Heroes team, is only 130%, hence the low health. As well as there not being any LRs in the Dragon Ball Heroes team, so it makes it so you're not going to have 400, 500,000 health, 600k like there is. I think on Last Resort now has like 600k if you're bringing like all LRs or whatever. But if I remember correctly, let me see who's the best linking partner over on Dragon Ball Heroes. So if we take a look at the Vegeta, whoops, I went a little bit too far. Where's the boy there? Super Saiyan 3. Okay, there he is. So he's got some interesting linking partners. Yeah, I mean, this is good. That's good. That's good. And I mean, who cares about the key? His best linking partner is actually the Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. 1 million, not too bad. We could take that. We could take that for sure. Million damage, or million attacks. That I should say. And then this boy's going to get up there too. I'm surprised it's only 1 million with what's-her-face on rotation, but whatever. Alright, so obviously, as what happens whenever you film a Dokkan video, they have him on the last spot in the very end. So it's going to take a while for us to see the Vegeta actually show up, but that's fine. We get to talk about him a little bit more. So in terms of a leader skill, he's also Dragon Ball Heroes leader, so if you're not able to get Fu, you can still use the Vegeta as 100% lead, which is not terrible. It's, you know, like that 100% across the board, 3 key, that's cool. He's also a super physical key 3 leader, so you can 100% use him in the Dokkan Battlefield, and he'll work out very, very well. I think we'll actually do this. Yeah, this is really solid. So, like, he's going to be at 128. That's pretty good. 69,000 defense. Again, he's going to be disabling guard, and he's got a 35% chance to crit. Now, what will be fantastic is having the Kai of Time on the same rotation, because then she can give that 12% chance to crit on top of that. So, you're looking at, what, 47%? So, pretty much a coin flip when they're on the same rotation together. That's awesome. So, very, very good. I actually can't wait for that to happen. But in terms of what he's sharing with that AGL Gohan, they share 6 links, which is pretty nuts. They got Golden Warrior, which is going to give them a key, 1 key, right? 1 point. Okay, that's a great super attack too. I love that it like goes from a different angle. It's pretty dope. I like that. No crit. That's unfortunate. 35% chance. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so he's going to have that 1 key, which is good. Super Saiyan, which is 10% attack. You also have Royal Lineage, which is 1 key. You're going to have Over in a Flash, which is 3 key. Shattering the Limit, which is 2 key. And then Limit Breaking Form, which is 2,000 attack. I think, what's the only one that they're not linking together? Prodigies, which is another 10% attack. Okay, so that's really the only other other one that we're missing there. I guess we can keep them together. I mean, what does it really matter? This Gohan is going to get a bit slapped up here, as you can see. But yeah, so that makes it so he has what? If like there's somebody that would link completely with him, that would be 20% attack and 4, 5, 6 key, 7 key. I'm sorry. So the fact that Gohan, you know, hits all of the key links, that's 1, 2, 5, yeah, 7 key. That's pretty crazy. Like 7 key, 2000 attack, 1 super attack is launched. All right, so let's switch that over there. Do I want to see how much damage he can take here? 128, 120. Yeah, let's see how much damage he takes from these hits. Because we already saw, like, he does a decent amount of damage. I'm looking forward to Kai of Time showing up on the same rotation, and then we can kind of get an idea of what the boy can hit, especially with, I mean, they're looking good. He's looking good so far, especially this being a double 130 lead. Crits aren't coming, though. But 1.8 on the regular is... There we go. There. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking clean. I like that. Okay. So, I mean, getting 1.8 million attack stats with nobody on rotation, with no, you know, assistance on rotation. So, that would probably put him at over 2 million with the attack buff. And if this girl gets, like, you know, the great chance and stuff like that to increase the attack, then that's even better, right? That would make it even nicer. Yeah, I think we will put these. So let's see how good Goku can defend on this particular spot here, because he does have type disadvantage, but this Goku is like a wall. So let's see. Yep, that's good. I would have liked him to get super attack, because that would have been like a true test. Like, yo, what can you actually take here? Can you get completely bodied, or are you just gonna brush it off like nothing? These Dragon Ball superhero units, man, they're so much fun. Like, I can't wait until they come out with awakenings for some of the other units that they still haven't awakened. Like, they still haven't awakened the, oh, and we got type advantage, by the way. They still haven't awakened, like, the, you know, the Xeno, Goku, and Vegeta, the base form ones. Hopefully, they awaken those dudes, and they will awaken them to Super Saiyan 4s. Now, that would be sick. Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku. That would be amazing. So close to the Dokkan attack, but quite alright. Alright. Okay, this is good. This is good. I want to see how much damage he can take, because type advantage. He is. That's good. 18k. We're gonna take those. We're gonna take those. Only 1.8, huh? That doesn't make sense though, because Kai of Time is giving him a buff there. The hell? He was hitting 1.8s before. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder why that was, because he was already doing, like, he was already doing a decent amount, no? And let's take a look at his super attack, because that's the only thing that we haven't gone over. Maybe I should have just put him in the middle. His attack is getting pretty high. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy. Now, so he was doing 1.6, and then he greatly raises his attack for the 50% buff, and that's how he did 1.8. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So now, just straight up with the buff, that's why he was able to do that amount of damage. Okay, alright. So, if he had additional attacks, he would have went over 2 million. So, yeah, you really want to put a ton of additional into the man, so he can do as much damage as possible. I'm interested to see, like, he's gonna lose the crit bonus, and he'll lose the 35% attack bonus, but he will gain a better leader skill. So if you're putting him under 170% leader skill, I mean, that's 40% attack he's getting. He's losing 35, but he's gaining 40. So, I mean, and it's really 80, right? Because you're doing 130 plus 130, which is 260 total, you know, leader skill. And now you're going to 170 and 170, which is what, 3.4? So yeah, that's a decent amount that you're getting there. A very decent amount. All right, so we're not going to finish this boy off, but we're going to get one last shot too. It looks like. Should I put him in there? Yeah, I'll put him here. If he does additional, then he should be able to finish him off. As you can see, I have 17 additional into him, so I almost went all additional. Almost went 20 additional, but I didn't. Almost, but I didn't. So 1.6, yeah, it was 1.66 is what he was doing. So with her on rotation, he just did 1.8. There we go. There's the crit that we were looking for. All right, so that was good. That was clean. Let's jump over onto the Worthy Rivals team and see how he does there. All right, so here we have this Vegeta on the Worthy Rivals category. Now, obviously, this is 130%, so it's really going to be, or I'm sorry, 150%. So we're getting a 20% buff per liter, so it's going to be 40% more attack, 40% more defense, 40% more HP. Same amount of key. Well, was this 4 key and this one 3 key? I don't remember. Either way, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at all. If I remember correctly, I want to say he is. Yeah, I think they link better than anything. So we'll let that happen. We'll let the Vegeta take the hit here, while we kind of wait for. That Xeno Vegeta to show up. But yeah, this is gonna be fine. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you already know the deal. This Worthy Rivals team is, by the way, very strong. It's going to be particularly strong when the Strength Beerus gets his Extreme Z Awakening, because then he becomes a support for Worthy Rivals. And that's a big deal, because I do think this team, besides MVP 17, does need a support card. Like, MVP 17 is really the only support you can run on this team. You can obviously run the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, which I am. We're running him here. All right, so now we should be on the turn with... There he is. Okay, very, very good. Very, very good. So, in terms of who links best with him, if we're going over onto the Worthy Rivals team, it's actually going to be someone we didn't bring. It's 2 different Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas, and we didn't bring those, which is fine. Like, it's not a big deal. I might actually just run him alongside of this Vegeta here. I think that would make the most sense, just so he always has that support. Usually with supports, you want to kind of just have them off rotation so they can buff everybody. They can just kind of, work their way around and help everyone out. But on this, I do feel like, he needs a little bit of help. So we'll leave him on there to be able to tank with everybody else. The CZA, man, I'm telling you. This guy is really easy to get, by the way, because they're always giving redstones. Okay, now we're looking strong. 2.1 million. I'm liking that. I'm digging that for sure. That was impressive. All right. That is very, very good. Very, very good. What's our health at, by the way? I didn't even check. All right, 471,000. No, 471,000. Wow. All right. That's pretty solid. That's pretty good. All right, this boy is, this team is strong. This Piccolo team is very, very strong. So I can dig that. Unfortunately, Piccolo, I will have to use all these orbs. You understand, my boy, because you're going to get a super attack anyway, so don't worry about it. Is this dude... Oh, no, I was about to say, is he super attacking every turn? No, it's just the first one, which is fine. Like, that's... Oof, okay, not too fine, apparently, but what can you do? The sad thing, though, is, like, with this team, Piccolo is just never going to be able to transform, which is rough. Like, most of the teams that he's on, you can't transform, which is pretty terrible. Really bad design, to be honest. All right, so now we are on a very interesting turn. So, I shouldn't have him defend against it, actually. Wow, 117,000. All right, that Vegeta's defense is very good. That's actually surprising that it's that high, but hey, man, he's a great easy A card, so I can't be too shocked about it, because damn. All right, so let's see how much damage he can take, because his defense was decent. 37,000. That's pretty good. I'm going to eat that all day. 1.3 million. We will have really good defense, actually, on this turn because of the MVP 17 giving defense. This man's still doing 2.1 milli. Just, light work. Additional coming in clutch. If that was a crit, it would have been even sweeter. But, listen, we're not going to take everything as a crit. That's not what we're here to do. All right, so the Vegeta, I can actually probably leave him there. Yeah, I think I will slap him with the Ultra real fast. Ultimate joint. Yeah, Final Shine Attack. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. 1.3 million. Yeah, we just chilling with the 1.3 million. Actually, you know what? This will do an insane amount of damage. Let's just... Oh, I don't have a Whis. Okay. It shouldn't be able to kill us. But I'll just use a Senzu Bean just in case. Like, I have 1 million Senzu Beans, so it doesn't make sense. I actually made a video about Piccolo and the fact that he's like really annoying to use, because if we take a look real fast, if we look at its categories, right? Namekians, worthy rivals. Those are really the only 2 categories you can run him on, because Androids and Cell Saga, if we take a look at like, okay, what Namekians are on here, that's him, right? If we keep scrolling down, we're scrolling down, right? Like, we're still scrolling down. Let me actually take a look at the screen here. We find any other Namekians? Nope, not yet. Who else is here? Any Piccolos? We don't even see Piccolos on here, right? It's like, yo, this is wild. Okay, there's another SSR Piccolo, right? But you can't use them because this Piccolo's name is Piccolo. So they're the same name, so they can't be used together, right? So we're still looking, There's cells, there's more. Was that a... No, that's a Vegeta. Now we're getting to SRs, Rs, like more SRs, back to SSRs. Like, there's so many characters on this team, by the way. There's an SR Piccolo, alright, cool. Shares the name, so it doesn't matter. And then we take a look at Bond Master and Disciple, which is, so there he is, which is Gohan's category, right? So you got a ton of different characters: Gowasu, Ox King, Goku, Gohan, Oob, Roshi. There's the Strength Piccolo, but you can't use them because they're the same name. So it's like, alright, that's fun. What are the Namekians? Where are they at? There's another Piccolo, can't use them because they're the same name. Alright, cool. So any other Namekians? Like, where are they at? I'm trying to look for some Namekians. There's another Piccolo, same name, can't use them. Alright, cool. Let's keep going. Where are the Namekians at? I do not see anybody not named Piccolo, not named Piccolo, not named Piccolo on this freaking categories. So it's just like super frustrating because it's like, alright, cool. Piccolo again, Piccolo again. Just name him Super Piccolo. Name him Piccolo and Kami. Name him something else besides freaking Piccolo, because since he's named Piccolo, they share the same name and they cannot be used on the same team. Thus, he cannot achieve his active skill. My rant is now over. Goodness gracious. Like, what the hell? I hate his design so much. It's so stupid. It's such an obvious cash grab of like, alright, you just pulled the Piccolo? Fantastic. Now you will 100% need to pull the Nail. And even with the Nail, you have to run him on Worthy Rivals or Namekian's team. Because obviously Nail is under the Namekian's category, but I don't think that he has any other categories besides Namekian. I think he's on Planet Namek Saga, but it's like, alright, cool. Yeah, he's not playing Namek Saga, but it's like, alright, cool, that Piccolo isn't. The physical Piccolo isn't. So it's like, that makes it useless. So it goes back to the same thing. He cannot transform if he's not on the Worthy Rivals. If he's running his own Worthy Rivals team. Like, he's just never going to transform. Master Bond student? Nope. So frustrating. Anyway, it's cool when you can get it, right? You have to run his team to be able to get it. So that really lowers his standing as like a top character. Unfortunately, even though he's so good, he's like insanely OP. It's also why, like, I still put on a tier-based system, I still put LR Kale and Caulifla in the same tier as LR Gobros, LR Gogeta, the Gogeta Blue, and LR Vegito Blue. I actually think all 4 of them are on the same tier. Like, I do. I think they're all in the same tier. Because individually, I think if you just take away leader skill, you take away categories, based off of link skill and passive and super attack, I think LR Kale and Caulifla are the best, like, just those 3. Super attack, passive, category, or not categories, link skills. And then you have the other 3, which are so close right next to them in terms of passive skill, like what they do, their super attack, what they do, and then link skills. It's just the other three have better leader skill and better categories. Like, that's the main thing. Either way, we kind of got off tracks here because we're talking about other stuff. But there you go. I mean, the Xeno Vegeta really stood up. And in this team particularly, hitting 2 millions easy, clean, being able to hit those additionals and get those crits, even though we don't have any Dragon Ball hero units whatsoever besides him, so it's only 7%. Like, he was still putting up numbers, and he only has, what, 7% attack on top of that? So, like, 107%, 7% crit. He's got only a little bit of crit in the hidden potential system, and he was still putting out those numbers. He was still contributing very, very good. So I gotta, give him a round of applause. He did very, very good. You can put him on a lot of different teams. As he's gonna do well. So, guys, let me know what you thought about the Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Vegeta. Do you run him? Do you have him? Whenever he comes back around, would you be willing to pull more for him? I definitely do want to rainbow him out, as well as Superfu. I just need one more copy for the Superfu, and then I'll be good. But regardless, if you are brand new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that subscribe button, gingerly ring that bell button, essentially kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video, as my chair is very squeaky.